What is going on, guys? It is Duke, and today we are back looking at an old school favorite. By old school favorite, one of the army compositions that I'm talking about is Go Wee Wee. Now, Go Wee Wee's been around since the beginning of Clash of Clans time, which is years ago. Now, I was actually looking on YouTube trying to find out when the first Go Wee Wee strategy guides were posted or strategy videos were posted, and I did find one here by none other than Chief Pat. That's right, Chief Pat, back in the day before he got huge into Clash Royale, was one of the biggest Clash of Clans YouTubers. He was one of my favorite back then. I know when I went to Town Hall 9, I remember the day I went to Town Hall 9 in November of 2014, I actually sat down and watched his Town Hall 9 upgrade video, and I basically followed the first steps basically verbatim. So I went in and I was like, Chief Pat, I gotta watch you, I gotta check it out. Back at the time, I didn't know that Chief Pat was Chief Pat. He said, hey, what's up, guys? This is Patrick. So to me, he was Patrick, and you know, he was really good at the videos and I really enjoyed it and he was helpful. But here it is, a Go Wee Wee video way back 4 years ago. So this attack strategy has really stood the test of time. It's amazing. So what we're going to look at here, I'm over in Too Swift, Too Sure, one of my clans that I cover in the circle. These guys are amazing. Love these guys. I got the invite from Tyke. He said, you know, guess what, Duke? We have some amazing Go Wee Wee variations that I need you to check out. So I said, all right, you know what, Tyke? I'm coming over. I'm going to check them out. We'll get the party started. So in War, we're going to look at a couple different compositions. We're going to look at old-fashioned Go Wee Wee. We're going to look at Queen Walk Go Wee Wee. And we're going to look at Barch Go Wee Wee. I didn't even know that was a thing. Barch Go Wee Wee. Whoever even heard of that? So I've heard of Barch. I was like the Barch master at Town Hall 7, 8, and 9. But now it's in War. It's something I've never seen. So we're going to jump in, check it out. It's going to be awesome. You guys don't want to miss it. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel as we're rolling into 10,000 subscribers. That's humongous in my book. Maybe not your book, but it's awesome. So thumbs up to you guys for making it happen. I really appreciate it. I love every one of you guys out there. Even if you watch the video and don't subscribe, that's cool. I'm down with it. I'm easy going. But we're going to check some of these Go Wee Wee attacks out. It's going to be cool. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first one is straight up Go Wee Wee. We're talking golems down first, of course. Then we're going to be bringing in some wizards behind and also some witches. So basically that is as straight up as it gets, coming in from the left hand side. I know I hate coming in on an angle. I like coming in from a flat surfaced area, one of the sides. But hey, Ed is doing his thing. Like I said, he's going in. Look at all of the Larrys being spawned up. He is going to jump right on through, right into that expo compartment. And as you can see, the bowlers in the CC. Now, way back when Chief Pat was making the videos, there were even no such thing as bowlers. So this time around, it is helpful. You want to get your golems in there and tanking. Out comes clan castle defenses. And really the beauty of this composition and the beauty of this style of attack is to have the witches and wizards to come around the outside just to help out. Because in the center there, you want your golems going through. You have your bowlers in there just going crazy with the rage spell and taking out the opposing archer queen. That is a huge deal. And if you look, there's so many skeletons rip-roaring around because a lot of those defenses are focused on what is happening in the center of the base. It allows those witches just to stay alive and continue to spawn, and they basically overwhelm this base. As you can see, it is just overrun by so many skeletons. Queen, I don't think she even took a poke this whole entire time from any of these defenses. There she goes with a little bit of giant bomb action, but other than that, she almost has full power. Pops the ability just at the last second here to spawn up a few more troops there just to help out, which they didn't really need it, but hey, you gotta pop it. So that's cool. Ed dropping the old school Go Wee Wee. Like I said, that's just straight up as it gets. 2 golems, 7 wizards, and 11 witches. 5 bowlers in the CC. Also threw in a skelly spell, which seems to be pretty popular these days. So awesome Go Wee Wee attack by Ed. Super cool. Alright, this time around we're looking at a Queen Walk go wee wee. So a little bit more of an evolution. I don't know that Queen Walk was around back when Chief Pat was making videos. I did not check on that, so it's my bad. I didn't check to see when Queen Walk did become a thing in itself. So as you can see, he's over on the one side. Sometimes you see these raids start out with a Queen Walk as the initial phase. This time, his plan here, Jin's plan, is to take out the one side. Meanwhile, you have some golems and some witches and wizards down the bottom, just creating that nice funnel, keeping a few wizards back just for cleanup, which is always a great thing. As you can see already, we have that builder's hut over there on the left hand side, which if you don't have any cleanups could spell problem. Out we have baby drag and a Valkyrie and some witches from the clan castle. Not a big thing. Heroes are already down. We have a back end group of a bunch of wizard towers, so those could cause a problem. So right now we have the majority of his offensive troops inside of this base, but that doesn't seem like it's going to be an issue at all for the moment, because right now you see some skeletons inside, you see some witches on the back end there, and you're hoping that what is in the core there really does a good job of creating a distraction. So King and Queen, they still have their abilities, yet they have not popped them, so they need to work their way around. Now the problem right now is that the heroes are stuck inside of this base, so they're gonna make their way out. They're coming out on the right hand side there about 3 o'clock, and they still have to make their way all the way around. But right now we still have a good amount of skeletons that are rolled through, and the Barbarian King is down. Baby Golemites, they're doing their thing. They're tanking for the Queen as she is able to pick off that Wizard Tower. And now she's going to have to make her way back over and through. Let's see which way she goes. She is going to go up and around to the right. Now we have an Expo sitting in there, which is going to cause a bit of an issue for this raid here. There's not a ton left. Skellies are going to go through to see how fast they can get through those Teslas, which they're going to get in there. And looks like those witches are going to have to spawn up a little bit more. But the Queen is now being aided by, I think there's one healer in there doing her thing. But she is going to be able to have enough firepower to go through and boom, bomb, take out the Wizard Tower. Those defenses that are left are not terrible, but right now it looks like those poison spell is down to take out any trap skeletons for the opposing side. And the Queen is doing her thing. Let's see if she can hold up. She pops the ability at a perfect time, and it's just the mortar and the Expo left. So that Expo Island right now is a thing. So sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but right now Queen is going to be able to make her way through. Those archers and those skeletons are spawning up just in time to create the distraction, while the Queen, she can go and bang on that wall, and she is about to get through there, and she's going to take out the Expo for the win. It looks like it is going to be a close one. That is pretty cool. It is down 3-star by Jin. So Queen Walk, go wee wee, a little bit unorthodox as he unloaded both at the same time, but nonetheless a different variation for you guys to look at and check out. Okay, now for the main event, for the raid I was talking about. Let's pause it up right here. So we have already Golem in there, so we're going to have 2 Golems, 8 Witches, 1 Wizard, so it's kind of a go-wee-wee, if you will. And we have Barch, so we have 30 Barbarians, 30 archers, put them together, and it makes Barch. So why so serious? I'm not sure if this is a serious raid or not, but we'll see. This base is kind of scary. It looks like it's like an evil bat with the eyes as the Expos, and the almost looks like a Decepticon, if you guys know what they are. That's from old school. That's old school right there. Transformers. So not the movies, but the cartoon and the little figures. But we're gonna jump into it. So let's go ahead and check this out. We're gonna see where this raid is gonna go. So he's coming in on the top left-hand side with the Golem and the line of witches in behind, which is going to take out that entire left-hand side. Look at those beautiful skeletons being spawned out in the green. Down comes the bowlers in the clan castle. Jump spell, we still have not seen the heroes yet or the Barch, but it looks like, yeah, there's the Barch. So we got archers laying around. I don't see really any barbarians in there. It's kind of weird. So I was so caught up looking at the witches, but they're being held back. Now the heroes, they're in the center, of course. Like I said, it's always great to have them in there. You're going to take out the clan castle. You're going to take out the opposing queen, get them out of the way. Now we do have a bunch of witches on the bottom side, but none up towards the top now, as you can see. So instead of the skeletons coming around the top of the base here, we're going to have the Barch. So this is a pretty cool Barch go-wee-wee. Interesting. So it's more of like a go-wee with a little wee, but nonetheless, it's still go-wee-me in my book. But ripping through, Queen still has her ability skeletons down at the bottom with the witches, and he's still deploying more of those, like a surgical barch here on this side, because meanwhile, while the troops are in the center of the base distracting, especially on the archer tower, he is able to bring in those archers up on the top there. So much going in on this one. Queen is hitting on the walls. Once she can get through that wall, she can take out the air defense, take out that gold storage, and take out that cannon, which will help the bottom witches on the bottom there. But it looks like the barch part of the raid is gone. So did its job clearing out the top part of the base there. But Queen's going through, and we only have 20 seconds left on this one. Looks like the mortar is about to go down. We have the baby golemites on it. Mortar is gone, so we have air defense left and wizard tower. So once that Queen gets through there, she will rip up. She still has the ability, so this is not going to be a problem. We still have a good, what, 4 witches in there. So really cool raid by So Serious, coming up with a new barn burner on this one. So pretty interesting dynamic, so pretty cool, innovative style barch, go wee wee, something that I've never seen, so it is a first time on the channel. Pretty cool, really really neat checking it out. So 3 different variations of the go wee wee. I hope you liked them. Let me know down in the comments down below which one did you like. I like the barch go wee wee only because I'd never seen it and it was pretty cool. So like I said, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Coming up with more farming. Town Hall 11 could be around the corner for myself. Who knows? We'll see. Town Hall 12 maybe one day, but not on my village. Town Hall 11, we still got to get there and take care of that. But we will catch you guys later.